Okay, so welcome to Crone, the role-playing game. Um, we'll be doing a quick session here for Jackercon. Uh, why don't we just go down the line and all introduce ourselves, starting with Eric to my right there.
Hey, I'm Eric Gilly. Nice to meet you there. Be running some Death Watch tomorrow and Monday some D&D next.
Awesome. Next up,
Oh,
Jessica.
okay. I'm Jessica, and Heavy Metal Jess on the forums. I'm not running any games for Jackercon because crazy work schedule, but I will be playing Vara the Shapeshifter.
I am Kurt, DT Pints on the forums. Really looking forward to playing this. I'm going to be the Kestrel, the bringer of storms, as long as I remember who I am.
Okay, and Marcello.
Hi, I think I didn't hear half of the conversation. I couldn't hear Jessica's answer, and I don't know if you talked to Curtis first.
Talk to me first.
And I don't know if anybody's talking to me because I just stopped hearing everybody.
My apologies. I'm
Go
Sains,
technology.
the soothsayer.
So let's see.
Oh,
He's gone.
wow.
Well, yeah, we should probably keep rolling. Somehow. What were you saying about playing via text, Jess?
Well, actually, that was my first introduction to gaming completely. So
Nice.
I have got pretty good at typing pretty fast.
There we go. That's what I think what's going to have to happen. Review some typing interpretation for the potions witch, Crone. Yeah, is the witch word, is that like a W word? Like, oh, don't say that word. Don't call us witches.
Well, I think all our ladies are just
It's
crones,
considered-
right? Because they're old.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe later they'll add like mothers and maidens.
Yeah, Eric, if you want to get going, I mean, it's all right.
get
We're
March.
half hour into it. We can just figure it out.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just gonna start rolling, and
Yeah.
hopefully Marcello can pick back up. So you all meet on the road, having seen your portent. Oh, there he is. So you all meet on the road, having seen these portents, to the village of Ramsmore, and you've all seen some pretty grave portents. And as you meet and introduce yourselves, typically the custom is to speak about your portents to one another, and let each other know. Basically discuss the situation and decide on a course of action.
Trying a different browser.
Sorry, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Crystal.
Can hear you? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
let's
it
see how
is.
long it lasts.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so the village of Ramisport is what you said, right? That's what it is. Ramsmore.
Ramsmore.
Well, and Kestrel is my name, right? Not just I'm Kestrel, the Stormkeeper.
Yes, that's your name.
In typical Kestrel fashion, will just start to wander off and pick at plants and just mumble to myself. I've forgotten what I'm here for.
I'm sure
right.
that Vara has shown up looking like a large elk. Maybe some candles burning in her antlers.
Oh, creepy. Awesome.
And did I read my character sheet right? Do I get to be a talking animal?
Yes, you can.
That's
You can
awesome.
talk. So about these portents of yours.
Sorry,
Because then I pick some plants for a little while, and I'll actually step into a puddle and watch the puddle kind of go around my foot and be like, oh, drowning. Yes, drowning. Is there a pond in here in this town anywhere? I start looking around for a pond.
You aren't in the
Oh,
village proper yet. But you don't see a pond yet. No.
Maybe I can sell some of my portions there.
So are you all for the looking for those missing children, or do you know anything about them?
I don't know anything about any children, but we should be on the lookout for crows.
Oh, I saw a child, but only one. Maybe it meant more than one. Maybe it's just a. I don't know. I'm confused.
I saw children dying.
Oh, I think I saw them after they died. At least one of them.
I start looking up at the sky. Are there any clouds here yet?
No, there's a couple clouds, but it's a pretty bright.
Are there any
sunny day
crows?
for the moment? You see a flight of crows heading towards the village.
There, look, the crows. Maybe we should follow them.
I think Kestrel doesn't like to be any place where there aren't storm clouds. I will start. I will do the Gathering Storm card if I can.
Okay, yeah, that can just be a free action for you to make it so that there's a couple more clouds in the sky and kind of gather up a little bit
I
of
feel like a
a
little
gloomy
swirl around my
atmosphere
fingers,
over
like
this
I'm just
town.
kind of spinning cotton candy.
Exactly. Nice.
My dream said crows would bring doom to us all.
Toes? Toes would bring doom to us all?
Crows, woman.
Toes. I start shuffling into towards town.
All right.
I'll follow along.
And
Uh,
okay. As you approach the town proper, you see there's kind of a picket, a palisade fence kind of around the town itself, blocking it off from the forest. As you walk closer and closer towards the town, you see in the fields there's some farmers tending to looks like flocks of cattle, sheep, goats, that sort of thing. And as you come to the town itself, you see there is a guard standing in your way, blocking entrance to the town, and he looks at you with something of a disgruntled look on his face and frowns at you as you approach. He says, "There's no witches allowed in Ramsmore."
Witches? Where? I don't see any witches. And I look around, pretending to look beyond us. We're just old crones. It's slightly different.
You can't fool me, witch. I know what you are. I know what you bring with you.
I'll paw my hooves in the ground and shake my antlers and say, "Best to let us in, I think."
All right, so you're gonna try and
Yeah.
intimidate him a bit. Okay, go ahead and give me a willpower plus. Oh, well, I should go over rolls. So the roll mechanic in this game is 3d6, 3 six-sided dice, plus an attribute, in this case willpower, and a skill, which for Vara will be. Let's see. Let's make it transformation, because you want to look, I guess, like a scary elk. So yeah, roll me 3d6 plus your willpower plus your
Okay.
transformation.
Did it twice. Sorry about that.
We'll just take the first one, 15. He kind of looks a little unnerved at you, and kind of he picks up he's got this crappy looking spear in his hand, and he kind of holds it up and shakes at you. He's like, we don't want any trouble here. It's best if you just move along. We're not looking for any trouble.
Bubbles? What?
No, trouble, not bubbles. We don't want any trouble, he says.
And I start like trying to blow spit bubbles. Bubbles. And I just start wandering off again.
Yeah. I'd start walking past the guard, I guess. It's just like,
he moves as if to block you, but then an older looking man, kind of comes up from behind him and puts a hand on his shoulder, and he says, "That'll be enough. That's enough there. These witches you don't need to worry about. They can come in, and I don't think there would be very much we could do to block them, even if we wanted them out. Greetings, grandmothers. I'm the elder of this town. May I ask why you have come?"
We saw the portents, and they led us here. All of us, except for her that went looking for bubbles. I don't know what she's doing.
What?
and a moose.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. Portents. Do you mean you've seen omens and some trouble here in the village?
Sell the signs.
Yes, of
So
course. We wouldn't come to the village if we didn't have to.
I turn to the other crones and say, so it hadn't started yet. We are early. That's good, isn't it? But I look to you guys looking for confirmation. It's my first portent.
Oh yes.
He says, are you here about the children then?
Yes.
And yeah, I'll snap out of my reverie that I'm in and say, yes! Children. Dead children.
Well,
I put my hands on her shoulder. I put my hand on her shoulder and say, no, missing children. We don't know if they're dead yet.
No,
Maybe
dead.
we're here to
Dead.
Maybe we're here to prevent children without dads.
He looks
Hey,
around.
you mean children without dads? Mean orphans, right?
Orphans? Children, orphans? I don't know where the parents are.
May we possibly talk to the parents of these missing children?
Yes, of course. Please, come in, and come into our village and into our meeting hall, and I will send for them. But come in and warm yourselves by our fire.
Is the young guard still there?
No, he's standing by the gate, looking kind of miffed.
So I have a rules question. I have a rules question. I don't actually cast any spells. My character, the apothecary, she brews potions. Am I to assume I have a lot of potions with me, or do I need to brew them on the spot?
You can assume that you pretty much have what you need with you.
Okay.
Yeah, so he beckons you towards kind of a long house, kind of towards the center of town, kind of looks to be their main meeting area, and he holds the door open for you, and inside you see there's some oaken tables laid out with some food. There's a fireplace and some chairs. You see some people were kind of hanging out, talking, knitting, that sort of thing. They all get up and make room for you.
Can I fit through the door as an elk, or do I need to make some adjustments?
Just standing there.
You would not be able to fit through the door without widening the
Okay,
door.
so I will transform into my more mortal self, but I'm going to keep some some antlers going on.
Cool. All
Nifty
right.
trick.
Nice.
Don't want to lose my candles.
All right.
He kind of he kind of gives you a look like what the heck, but he kind of just shakes his head and lets it go as he beckons you through the doorway into the meeting hall.
And before I go all the way in, I just kind of lean back out the door really quick, and then go up towards the clouds and like do like a come hither kind of thing, and like just get it to like one good thunderclap. Yeah.
some you see a villager or two scurry and be like, ah. So, well, I'm not sure what you've seen or what you've heard, but we've had several of our children go missing into the woods ever since Mildred left us.
Mildred. And who would that be?
A crone who lived in our village and helped us tend to our flocks and kept the weather from turning against us, like that one. And he gestures towards Curtis's character.
Eh? What I do?
Did you say she just left?
Yes, she said there was some evil in the forest that she needed to tend to, some malicious portent, and then she left us. Shortly after that, our children began to go missing.
Did she say anything about a goat?
Can you give me a willpower roll? What kind of skills do you have?
Are those my invocations or abilities?
Yeah, that would be
Because
under
invocation
abilities.
2, binding 2, curses 1.
Ooh, curses, that's a good one.
Yeah. So, yeah, curses is a good one. Yeah, give me a straight willpower
Okay,
roll for
so
this.
I have a 2 in that, so it's 3d6 plus 2. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes, exactly. And we'll make it a TN 13.
Oh, spells. I love watching spells.
Oh, terrible rolling.
Except when they fail.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything amiss when you say that. He just says, goats, well, we have goats out in the fields, but no, she never really mentioned very much about
If anyone
them.
starts talking about goats, you let me know.
I will be certain
you.
to do that, grandmother. You said you wished to speak with the parents of the
yes,
children.
please. I'd like to see if I can see something.
Well, the most recent child that went missing was Sarah's boy. Shall I have her brought here, or would you like to go and visit her at her home?
She's been through a lot. I'll visit her. That's fine.
All right. Are you all gonna go, or will some of you stay, or?
I'm like a bird of a flock. So wherever the largest
Yeah, I
mass
think I'm
goes,
gonna. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go.
it's a lot of flapping around.
Okay. All right. So he leads you out of the meeting hall, and as you walk through the village, you see people kind of. They look at you a little curiously, but mostly they kind of shut themselves up in their houses as you
If I
approach.
see one, I'll growl at him.
Very nice. I would say that fulfills your reputation. And as he leads you kind of off to kind of the edge of the village, this particular hovel, I guess, is kind of set away from the main bulk of the village. And as you approach, there's a bit of a clamor, and a woman runs out of the hovel towards you. She cries out when she sees you. She's like, have you found him yet? Have you found my boy?
Well, that's what we're here to do, ma'am. You poor thing.
Oh, please, you must find him. Please, you must help us.
She went outside the hovel.
When she saw you coming, she ran outside of her hovel
Okay.
and ran towards
So
you.
I go to her, gently clasp my hands on her hands and say, "Calm down. Just let's get inside and talk. We need more information, and you need maybe yes. I think I'm gonna brew something for you. Let's get in. Do you have fire? Do you have a fire going on?"
Yes, I have a fire. I can.
Let's get in. Let's get in. So if she leads us in, I'll go straight to her fire and find a pot, and maybe I have a pot, and I'm gonna just boil some water, and surreptitiously throw some leaves in the water. It's just tea, but I want it to look mysterious.
Okay. Do you want the tea to have any effect on her to calm her down,
No,
or
it's
anything like that?
let's say it's chamomile, so it's gonna calm her down.
Time tea.
We're so magical.
Sounds good.
With our little tea circle.
Yeah. I was gonna see about either reading
Okay,
her palm or if I need to do something like try to make some sort of tracking spell, like take a drop of her blood if she's like related. Hopefully, do something like that.
Yeah, sure. You have divination, I
Yeah,
think, right?
like a soothsayer. So
Mm-hmm. So give me a roll of intelligence plus divination.
so it's 3d6. You said, or okay.
3d6, correct.
I will go and commence staring intently at the flames that are heating the pot.
Boy, that was awful.
Okay.
So I think it's hard. Can I use Gift of Wisdom on myself?
Not quite. What happens is all you really get from it, you're able to take some of her hair and do a quick divination, but all you really get from it is that someone close to her went into the forest recently.
Yeah.
You don't have anything else more solid than that.
I'm kind of peering at the fire. I start, fire everywhere. Fire. Yeah. And there! And I point at her head. I start creeping closer to her.
She kind of like backs away a little nervously. The others of you notice it too, that she has red hair, which is pretty rare for this in this area that you're currently in. It seems to tip you off that she isn't from around here.
Where are you from, dearie?
Oh, I came here with my husband from the west.
Would that mean anything in particular for us? Do we know anything about what's west of here?
Not really. It's just more villages. It pieces together to you that she's not from this village and she's living kind of on the edge of the village. Like maybe she's a little bit of an outcast in this village. You notice that the town elder is keeping a close eye on her and listening very closely to what she tells you. But she's definitely not. She's definitely not from this village originally. Is what you're getting from this.
How long have you lived here?
About 5 seasons.
Oh, That's only a day to me, for I am very old. I don't.
Yes, grandmother. Well, so do you think you'll be able to find him? Do you think you'll be able to find my boy?
Anything is possible, my dear.
Do you have
I
anything
look
of
very
his
nervous.
that we could have?
Yes, I have some of his toys, and she rushes to get them for you.
Do we know
And
if
I start
she's-
talking to everybody else like, it's obviously that too loud. He's obviously that he's dead. He's certainly dead. The portents point in the way that the children were drowned in the pond.
Well, I didn't have any of that in my dream.
But you're too
Neither
young.
have I.
You've lived for as long as I have. Things don't make any sense anymore.
Oh,
So I start
shut up,
drinking-
woman. We're all old.
I
nothing
start
is
drinking.
clear.
I forgot I made the tea for the woman. Start drinking the tea myself.
And I just totally
Sip.
just start huddling around the cauldron.
Gossiping.
So there's only been one kid kidnapped, right? Or was there multiple?
He says there have been several.
How many exactly?
was-
Do you know?
Yes, 4 have gone missing so far.
You were to say this was the most. He was saying something about this was the most.
This was the
Oh.
most recent.
Can you tell us of the age of all of the children? Were they friends?
Or outsiders?
They no more than children are typically friends with each other. They were all about no more than 12 years old, I think.
Do you have any children of your own?
No, my wife died young and I never remarried, so no, I have no children.
Really?
That you know of, at least.
I suppose.
So, this toy that the mother brings back, is it like a hard toy or like a some kind of soft item? I'm trying to get a smell for the kid.
But you're gonna eat it.
hmm Yeah, yeah, it's a soft toy. Go ahead and give me let's do a transformation, plus willpower roll. And take a
Oh,
plus
I
one.
didn't add the +1. Sorry about that.
That's fine. So a total of 15, yeah. You get a pretty good scent off of it. You feel confident that you could probably track this
Okay.
down. She looks up at you expectantly. Well, is this what
Yes,
you
I
needed?
think this will help us a lot in our journey to find your child.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, grandmothers.
You're welcome, my dear.
Do you have any cookies to go with this tea?
I should have some in the cupboard. Just a moment, and she bangs around in the cupboard looking for cookies.
Guess you can't go on a hunt with an empty stomach.
The town elder kind of. So, I'm not sure it is my place to speak of this, but it is of our opinion here in the village that your sister witch, Mildress, may be responsible for our present troubles and the children going missing.
Hmm.
Think I'm gonna have to give him the stink eye.
I mean no disrespect, of course. It's just that so soon after she left that our present troubles started, and she always was a little bit odd, and well, it seems like magic or some sort of curse our children going missing in this way.
Are there many instances of Crones going rogue?
It is uncommon but not unheard of that a witch will basically either go insane or some variation on that and start being up to no
So many
good.
of your young men, Elder, has died going to war.
I'm sorry?
Well, I'm just saying, a lot of people die in different ways. I mean, you just think someone is odd. You find me odd.
Oh, no, of course not. And he kind of looks you up and down. You're...
Yes.
Go on.
Well, Mildred was... Mildred...
She was
Hmm.
one.
Where are those cookies? Do you have those cookies ready yet, Sarai?
She was one of our sisters, and if there's an issue, we will deal with it.
Oh, well, thank you, grandmothers. That's all we ask.
Yes, so I will just sip my tea and
Mm-hmm.
listen for the rain to start to fall on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And when it sounds like it's
Sorry
just
about that.
getting just to a point where it sounds like it's getting like a fairly good downpour, I'm like, there, now it's a perfect time to go outside.
I turn.
All right. Do you all want to?
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
I turn to him and say,
No, you go
I ask if was anybody close to the Crone from the town witch? Was anybody closer to her? Maybe she had an apprentice, somebody who saw her very frequently, maybe somebody that was sick. Anybody that had more contact than normal.
No, but now that you mention it, the children that went missing always seem to like her more than some of the others. She would, create simple cantrips for them to amuse them, or show some of them simple tricks. But no one still in the village, I'm afraid, that was very close to her at all. She liked her privacy.
I look around to the other characters and ask, maybe we should go and snoop around. I mean, look around the place she did.
Would be the first a town has went against one of us.
What? Speak up.
I'm sorry, I was.
I could hear you, but I realized that she probably couldn't have heard you.
Yes. No, I was just saying that it wouldn't be the first a town is persecuted against one of us.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, we wouldn't. I wouldn't say we persecuted her. We just. Well.
Go on.
Anyway.
She's a person of interest in this investigation.
Exactly. So what would you guys like to do?
I think we should go. I think we should go and see where she lived. Maybe we have some clues. Maybe she got the same portent.
Yeah. Some
Great.
clues.
All right. He'll show you, as you walk through the rain. He'll show you to Mildred's hut. This was also on the edge of town, pretty close to where their fields are. As you enter the hut, Curtis, your character would notice that most of the stuff in here looks like stuff you would use as a stormkeeper. It's mostly relating to like crop patterns and manipulating the weather and that sort of thing is what most of what's laying around. So she has like almanacs and stuff.
I'm gonna make sure that the town administrator stays outside too, that he doesn't come into her hovel.
Crone business.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want him to like go stand off to the side, or do you just not?
Just not inside the hovel.
Okay. He'll kind of, as you close the door, he'll kind of like peer inside, like what's going on in there. But then you close the door in his face.
I will just kind of do a once over of all the equipment that's in here and see if I can judge maybe what kind of ability level she might have been, or just kind of get a better knowledge of who Mildress is.
You get the sense that she was not incompetent, but certainly not as powerful as you are. You get the sense that her magic was mostly practical. It doesn't seem like she adventured very much, or there's nothing here that says "Rain of Blood"
Okay.
to you, for example.
No Slayer albums.
It's mostly
No Slayer albums at all.
yeah, no Slayer albums, exactly.
Does she have anything goat related around?
Anything goat related? She has some. She has some goat horns. A couple. I'm sorry, ram's horns, and that it looked like she might have been grinding up for some spell or something like that. You don't notice. You don't really see anything else really goat related besides, like, maybe some books on livestock and that.
What
sort
about
of
crows?
thing. No, not that you
Okay.
can see.
Does it look like she left in a hurry, or she maybe tidy up everything around? Like, I want to. Does it look like she was gonna come back?
It looks like she left in a hurry. Curtis can especially notice that there's some stuff here that if she was like leaving on a trip, that she very obviously left behind, that she should have taken with her, and she would have taken with her.
Is there a brush or anything like that?
A brush.
Hairbrush.
Well, with her hair. Yeah,
All right, I'm
definitely.
gonna see about maybe trying another divination to see if I can get any ideas off of her.
Go ahead.
Tenor. I go and kind of act like something's guiding my hands, and kind of lead towards the floorboards, pawing away at it there.
Yes, you can definitely sense something down there.
All right. Knock at it and start trying to find a grip to open it up.
Okay. Go ahead and give me just a. Let's see what skills you have real quick.
Let's see, like attributes and abilities, but trying to see skills.
So go ahead and give me a roll of intelligence +1.
All right. So 3d6 plus 1. Boom.
All right. As you go to lean down to the floorboards, you realize that there's definitely a trap down there that is going to go off if you disturb the floorboards in the wrong way.
Ooh. Huh. I let them know about the predicament of seems to be a trap over here of some kind.
Get away from it.
Yes.
Let me take a look at it.
Can I tell if it's a magical trap or more of a like engineering trap?
It feels magical to you, but maybe with like a mechanical trigger to it.
So, can I take a look at it using my perception and survival skills?
Sure. Which one do you
Let's
want to
try
use?
perception.
Okay. Give me intelligence plus perception.
All right.
You feel pretty confident that you could disable it.
I step back.
Put my cloak on, go into the rain.
I flick back the back of my coat, which I'm sure is like some kind of deer skin with feathers and nasty animal bones sewn all over it. And I say, let me take a look at this a little closer and see if I can't figure it out.
Mm-hmm. All right. And so are you gonna try and disable
Yeah, once
the trap?
everybody is in their little comfortable place where they feel like they need to be.
Okay. Yeah. What happens is as you disable it, um, it it manages to nick you
Yeah.
pretty good, the mechanical part of it, um, but not the magical full force of it. So you'll only take 1d3 damage from that.
I make a hissing sound. I'm not pleased.
Snake noise.
So that's
With once the man.
So that's 2 damage. And as you pop open the trap, you see there is a book hidden beneath the floorboards, wrapped in kind of leather and animal skin.
I sniff it a little bit to see if I can tell what animal it is.
It seems like
So I'll toss it to the soothsayer to let her take a look at it.
Thank you.
goat. All right.
Good job, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
So, Soothsayer, Santa's, what you see is, when you flip through it, it looks like it's mostly just, it looks like her old spell book, and it contains a couple agricultural spells, but it also starts going into talking about how the Imperiate, which was kind of the Roman Empire in this universe, which has since crumbled into dust, used to have animal sacrifices in this town to appease one of their bacchanal gods, and she and Mildred kind of leaves a note for you that basically says, "I went into the forest. I think the villages are doing something terrible here. I must protect their children."
Okay, the man that was with us, what's his name?
His name is Valen Orswich.
Valen,
the
is he
village
still
elder.
with us? Is he still with us?
He's the shapeshifter sent him outside. to
Okay,
wait.
so he didn't see that. He didn't hear. Okay.
No.
Maybe all kinds of trouble.
So what would you like to do next?
No clues to where she might have taken the children.
Um,
Or anything maybe about where the evil that she's saying in the forest might have been.
Oh, look, we are close to one of the ruins to the Imperiex.
Imperiate, yes. You know that there is a old Imperiate quarry for marble near this
Maybe a
village.
bloodstone of some sort. Not that way.
Well, how about if we begin our investigation there.
Sounds like a good
Sounds like a
idea.
good plan.
Okay. Can I ride on you, dear? I say it looking at Jessica's character.
Are you calling her a
I
deer
give you
or
a very
deer?
telling look that perhaps that is a bad choice.
Okay, next time maybe. Never mind.
What if we all got into a cart and you pulled us?
No, friend.
My legs are so tired.
Just for that, probably. I think I'm gonna need to take the shape of some kind of flying small creature, like a hawk.
Okay, so as you guys leave Mildred's hut, you notice that the village elder has departed from your company. You're not sure exactly where he went. Do you want to continue into the forest and head towards the quarry?
Are we taking the book? We're taking the book.
That's a good question.
Maybe we should
Yes,
replace the
I'm gonna-
floorboards. Maybe we should
Yeah.
replace the floorboards and maybe set the trap again. Does anybody know how to do that?
That's fairly
Oh,
easy to do.
okay. Sure.
I'm gonna try to place something like I don't know, like a piece of paper to like seal kind of deal to like I don't know. Is there a way to like have it where if they open it, like it's kind of obvious that it's been open since we left?
Maybe.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So we're taking the book just as a
Yeah.
precaution. Okay. So
Might need to
okay.
Plant some
Alright.
crops or something.
Plant some crops or something. Exactly. Just in
Yeah.
case.
Be out there for a long time.
All right. So you head into the forest. It's still raining, thanks to Kestrel.
Turn it off.
I'm gonna go ahead and fly since I'm a hawk now. Is there anything in particular I can see that other people can't?
You notice. Well, you get there a little bit ahead of them, and as you fly above, you can see that it seems whatever magic that Kestrel was doing to bring down clouds and rain kind of stops once it gets to the quarry. It clears up. Like her magic isn't as effective there. But you don't. That's pretty much what you see, and you see there's some holes that look like kind of like caves carved into the rock face within the quarry. And there's some shadows moving down there.
If I catch a cold, I'm gonna tell you exactly when you die.
All right, so I guess if I get there early, I'll just kind of hang out and keep a close eye on the shadows moving around down in the quarry.
Okay. Once everyone catches up with you, you see. Well, how close are you guys getting to the quarry? Like, what's your play here?
Is there like a tree line that stops prior to the quarry?
Yeah, there's a road and then a tree line and then kind of a path leading down into the quarry.
So I'll just hang out in a low branch of a tree near the end of the tree line.
Okay. Eric and Curtis?
Did she come back? Tell us what she found.
I don't think so.
Can I see?
I think it just waited for you.
Can I see my storm clouds kind of being? Okay.
Yes. You can see they kind of dissipate as you get up to the quarry, and like even if you kind of snap your fingers a couple times, it doesn't seem to click on the way you want it to.
I'm gonna see about. I mean, keep my eyes open for anyone following us. Honestly, right now, I have more of a worry about crazy town folk than. I'm giving my sister the benefit of the doubt. I'm more worried about the town folk, so either try to knock a few branches another way and stuff like that here and there, and just sort of more pay attention behind me.
Yeah, that's fine. you don't see anyone following you, but you're definitely kind of more aware of your surroundings. Okay, so as you approach the quarry, you hear this loud voice boom out from it. Who goes there?
Sound like a woman? Or a crone?
Yes, sorry, it sounds
Okay.
like a crone. My
Oh, no, that's
English is a little rusty.
I yell, "Your sisters!"
What sisters would those be?
The ones
The
with
ones
your
that
book.
the children brought back, unless they're dead already.
I'd rather not speak our names out loud in this weather.
Have you come to harm the children? Did the villagers send you?
They're not dead?
No, they're not dead.
Told you.
The villagers did send us, but we didn't come to harm them.
Very well. And you see there the kind of whatever was holding back Curtis's storm kind of fades away, and then it kind of comes over the quarry, and you see a wizened old crone comes out of one of the holes in the rock face onto the path, and kind of waves her staff up at you, up near the tree line. It says, "Come down, then. Come down from there."
Okay.
It's very far. Send the children up here. You have to take them home.
To their beastie. Are you mad, woman?
Yes.
Their parents mean to sacrifice them to their dark and period gods.
I'll ruffle my feathers a little bit.
How do you know
I don't like the
this?
sound of that.
So now that we're drenched again, I say maybe we should discuss it around the fire and something warm to drink.
Yes, I have gotten a little cold. All right.
She beckons you down into the quarry, into a cave where she's kind of set up shop.
And I think I've got to the point where I am getting a little bit wetter than I would rather be, so I just kind of shut it off.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
Now it's just a normal London overcast day.
Yeah.
Exactly. There you go.
So once I see everybody else kind of making their way toward her, I'll fly over there, and then in a nice little rumbling of feathers, I'll turn back into a people.
Okay. Ah, shapeshifter. Haven't seen one of you in a while. Come in, come in.
Ask her to do a snake impression. It's fantastic.
I'd probably laugh with a nice
So
little sneaky laugh.
So as you come into the as she leads you in, you see she's got kind of a fire and some chairs set up. You see there's a few children kind of milling around, which she kind of shoos a little bit off to the side. You notice there's 3 children kind of in the cave there with her. And she says, "Well, so sisters, what must be we must decide what must be done about this village and its dark and evil ways."
Where's the 4th child, dear?
4th child? What 4th child?
Didn't they tell us that there was 4 children? Okay.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
they did, but you only
So
see
I'm
3.
gonna sniff around and see if I smell that last child.
Like, they said
Meanwhile,
they-
let's say,
You
"Oh, go ahead."
I'll just tell her.
Children are smelly. You can smell children.
and Jessica, you actually got the scent of Sarah's daughter. I'm sorry, son. Earlier, but you did not smell him here.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So there has been no boy child that has come of late to join you here.
No, I called only 3 children. I meant to call a 4th, but I could not find him.
No.
Sisters, I fear that the sacrifices may have continued in this village.
We're getting ready to.
Eric, the quarry itself, is it like a pond quarry, or is it just a dugout area?
It's mostly just a
No, there's
dugout
no water
area.
here. Okay, I'm just trying to
No
trace
water,
back my
no.
portion. Okay. How did you call the children here?
I used the old warding stone by the village. A simple piece of magic, really. Just beckon them out towards the forest.
Well, it seems we didn't save all the children because we got a portent just as the fourth child disappeared. So there is still one kid missing.
Oh, I had feared as much. I think they mean to continue with their ghastly sacrifices.
If you
They've
don't
already
mind me
done a few?
asking, how did you find out about the rituals, about the dark secret of the village? How long have you been living them around them? How long have they held back from you? How did you find out?
I've been living there for about 5 years or so. They kept to themselves and I kept to myself mostly. I try not to pry into the affairs of these parochial little villages, but whenever a bad harvest came about, or or a fair number of their herd died due to conditions beyond even my control, I noticed a child would go missing. And so, after some research and a bit of observation, I finally came to the conclusion that they were still worshipping the Imperiate's dark gods and praying to them for their succor.
So it means that it's a fairly small village. So it means that it was only
Yes.
like the 4 kids that she tried to lure away were the only 4 children in the village, like the remaining 4 child.
Yes, I believe so.
So it means that we still have 1 child to maybe prevent being sacrificed. What's the name of Jessica's character? Is Vera. That's it. So Vera, you said you caught his. It's a kid, so I'm gonna say it. You got it sent earlier, but not right here. Not
Yes,
here.
I do not smell him here.
Okay.
Where did you smell them? Smell him.
Well, when we were in the village, I caught the scent from his mother's item he brought to me.
Anything elsewhere?
Not that I noticed.
You didn't notice him in the forest. You actually noticed that it grew faint as you left the village. It was strongest in the village itself.
I would like to. The children are around. The other 3 children are they around?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna kneel in front of them, in front of one of them, and ask them if they knew the kid that it is the missing kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked. If,
They say.
okay.
They say. With you, our parents told us not to play with Sarah's son. They said he was bad.
But I bet, being good children as you were, you obeyed your fathers. Come on, you can be straight.
Well-
You can be sincere with us.
Well, we played with him sometimes, but whenever our parents saw us, they made us stop playing with
Okay.
him.
What kind of games you normally played?
They rattle off some typical childhood games
No hide.
that don't really seem very
Okay,
significant.
no hide and seek.
Yeah, we played hide and seek sometimes.
Do you know if he had a preferred place to hide?
he liked to hide. There was a spot near the woodcutter's house in the wood pile. He liked to hide there.
So I just straighten up and say, "To the woodcutters, to the Crone mobile. Let's go to the wood."
Okay. So you're gonna head back.
I look
towards the
around.
village?
What is she? Is she just hiding out in here, or is this like her other abode?
It looks like she's hiding
Okay.
out here.
And the villagers, if they were to get a hold of her, they would probably try to do harm to her.
Yeah.
You would imagine so.
Well, yeah.
So do you want her to come with you, or do you want her to stay there with the children?
Yeah, protect the
Hey,
children.
put dearie.
Yeah.
We'll make you a cup of tea.
Some chamomile.
Yes. What, Marcelo? What's your character's name again?
It's Tregan.
Dragon. Maybe make her the
Dragon.
sleepy one, Dragon. Let's let her go ahead and go to sleep. Yeah. Probably.
All right, so I do that.
Just add some vervain in there; it'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll help keep the fairies away too.
So,
Mm.
oh, those tricksy fairies.
So we basically.
So you head back.
But
Yeah, sorry.
before we go, we say to the I say to the witch, I say, take care of the children and don't ever leave here. We'll see if you don't hear from us in, I don't know, one moon. It means that we met our fate. Avenge us.
I will do so, sister, and good luck in your quest.
And good luck to you with the smelly little crapplings.
All right. So you head back towards the village. It's getting on towards evening now as you come back into the village. When you get to the woodcutter's pile, you see what looks like sign of a struggle. The wood is kind of in disarray, and it looks like it looks like something went down here.
So I'm gonna get a good smell around.
Yeah, the boy was definitely here, and you can smell the scent, kind of in the direction of the center of the village.
Okay. I'm gonna look extra close. Do I see anything extra bad? Like, I don't know, like maybe blood spots or anything like that.
Sure. Give me a intelligence plus transformation roll, because you're using animal senses.
Alrighty.
Not a lot. It smells a little bit like fear, but that's about all you get.
Okay. I think the
So-
child was here, and I think he was taken against his will.
I turn to the soothsayer and say, sister, can you see in the past what happened here?
I can only see what the fates let me see. Give me a second. I'll start trying to think of a good. I guess like finding a pool and using it to, or like a pool of water or something like that, to try to look through the fates, see if I can see what exactly happened.
Sure. Yeah. You have scrying tools like that. Probably a bowl
Yeah.
that you can fill with water and that sort of thing. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me intelligence plus divination.
I don't see would divination be under attributes, or
It should be under. Sorry. Let's see. If I pull you up here.
I see intelligence 2.
It should be under abilities.
Okay.
I think you have a divination of 2.
Okay. So would that be 4 or just 2?
Yeah, plus 4.
Okay. Alright. Not that great, but okay.
Yeah, so what you see is, you see kind of, you see the boy hiding in the wood pile, and then it looks like a couple shadowy figures kind of drag him out from it and start dragging him towards the center of the village.
Towards the center.
Yes, sorry, center of the village.
We don't have much time, ladies. Let's go to the center and see if we can save this poor soul.
Agreed.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and take wolf shape just so I can keep my smeller going pretty strong?
Sure. Okay, so as you've got your smeller going, it leads you back towards the meeting hall where he first brought you. You don't see any villagers out, but you can hear sounds coming from within the meeting hall itself.
Okay. So I'll say sisters this way, and I'll lead them over towards the meeting hall.
Are there windows in there at all? A log house.
Yes. There are some windows. It looks like they've kind of just been like covered over with some dark curtains, but that's about it.
I start swirling some clouds again, getting ready. Oh, I think something's about to happen.
Get that rain of blood ready.
Yeah.
I would like to try something. I've been meaning to experiment on my invisibility psalm for a while. I need a volunteer.
Yes.
Maybe the fiercest among us. I look at Vera. And I look at you like just taking off a vial with a clear, thick liquid, like very discreetly taking from one of my pouches, hidden pouches in my cloak, and I say, "I promise you, I think you won't feel a thing." And you'll be completely invisible. So as she,
Sure, I'll go ahead, but you'll have to do it because I'm a wolf.
all right. So I just start. I just rub it in, rub it on her fur. Yeah.
All right. Let's see an intelligence plus alchemy roll.
Okay.
Or
How do so? I look here into my my character sheet. So I see I have intelligence is 2 plus what?
alchemy of 2,
Alchemy.
so a total of plus 4.
I don't think I have alchemy. Where is it?
Over on your abilities.
Attribute strength, dexterity, intelligence. I have strength, dexterity, intelligence, willpower, initiative, and health.
Yeah, my
Lore?
character sheet doesn't
okay,
have
right.
anything on the right.
See,
yeah.
alchemy. Just saw that.
Oh.
Yes. Let me add it to the macro bar here so it gets easier.
Okay.
I think I just rolled. No, I didn't. Okay, so
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
did I roll it without meaning to? Okay, no.
I
No,
don't
it hasn't
see
happened
the
yet.
rolls
So.
Alchemy. The macro isn't working. Okay, I just do it.
Let's just
I'll do that
yeah.
manually. So I have 2 intelligence, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, 2 intelligence plus. How do I say how much alchemy I have? I have lore 1. It's the number, like lore 1, concentration 2, alchemy 2.
Yeah, so 2 of it, 2 in alchemy.
So plus 4, 3d6. 3d6 plus 4. 14.
Okay. Yeah. So Vara, your fur kind of shimmers a bit, and then she becomes mostly invisible. You can kind of still see kind of like a bit of a shimmer where she is,
Predator style.
but
Yeah, right.
yeah, Predator
Awesome.
style, exactly.
Out there, beyond
But
those
she's mostly invisible now.
And hires go.
If you
Very
don't bleed, they
nice.
can't kill you, so you'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay, all right.
So I ask, didn't you feel a thing? Really?
Nope.
Back
No
to the
burning yet.
So I put
It means it's
I put
working.
out a piece of parchment and write some notes here.
Sort of invisible.
Yeah, it was a almost pretty successful there.
I'm gonna write potion of almost invisibility.
Nailed it. Okay.
So I guess
So what would you guys?
I'm gonna
yeah.
push at the door a little bit with my face to see if it gives easily.
Yeah. No one's blocking. The
Okay.
door.
I will double snap to make the rain on the roof, maybe a bit of hail now, so there's just this distracting noise.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Nice work, Kestrel.
Question: are we in the open, like on the street, right in front of the thing, or are we maybe hiding?
Yes, we might want to hide under some cover.
Yeah. To use the card like study the foe, you have to see I have to see the enemy, right? Well, that's just kind of basic idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so you get some distracting rain going. Vara can kind of peek her head in, see she can see the door has some give to it. You've got some windows you can go in. As you hear, it sounds like chanting growing louder and louder from within the meeting hall, and you hear the sound of it. Sounds like a little boy crying.
Ah, no.
Ah,
Vara
Good
hates it. So I guess if on initially pushing the door open a little bit, I don't see anyone looking back at the strange blowing open door, that I'll just kind of make my way in a little bit, try and stay close to the walls.
Okay, give me a dexterity plus transformation roll.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh.
Eesh,
Okay.
double whammies.
So no one like looks at you and is like, there's the fucking thing. But
There's a wolf in
the
the
door
room.
kind of the door shuts kind of heavily behind you, and you see what it is there's the town elder standing over this stone slab with the boy getting ready to kill him. And as the door kind of slams, everyone kind of turns and looks to it.
They see Shimmer Wolf.
Hi.
They don't see you. They just see the door close.
Cue Benny Hill music.
And people start to, and the guy with the knife like kind of motions to some people like, you go and check, see that the witches are here. We must complete the ceremony. And they start chanting louder and faster, and he's raising the dagger up to kill the boy.
Yeah, I don't think I can let that happen. I think I have to do something horrible. Let me look at my cards here real quick.
Well, let's go ahead and enter combat.
All right.
Do we have...
So how this...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So how this will work is you all will start with 2 initiative tokens here, which you can cash in to boost your initiative on a 1-for-1 basis. Vara will start with 3 actually, because she's Invisible Wolf. And these kind of represent your tactical positioning a little. Also, Kestrel, because you kind of did some preparation magic, getting a storm ready, you start with 1 storm token. Certain of your cards use storm tokens to complete their effects.
Nice.
So how combat will work? Let me just finish getting this set up. We deal out the environment. Another thing about Roll20 is you can use Alt and then your mouse wheel to zoom in and out, which will be very helpful so you can actually read what stuff says.
Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, I've played many games where I didn't know that, and it made them a nightmare. So, keep in mind. So this is the environment. These are things that you have to kind of interact with in the world. How you interact with them is you use your minor action and basically just say what you're doing. Like, I want to kick over this brazier so it lights someone on fire, or I want to duck behind this furniture so I don't get got, stuff like that. You'll also see there are 5 writhing or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 writhing tentacles that at this point burst up out of the floorboards, and they're going to deal 1 damage each turn that you allow them to kind of stick around. So as the GM, I have 40 health for this encounter. Your objective is basically 50 health, because we've got how many players? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So if we're in the combat area, we will be dealt 6 damage by these tentacles.
Yes, each turn you'll be dealt 6 damage by these writhing tentacles,
And
unless you use your minor action to get rid of them in some way. Also, I'll be playing cards against you that will deal damage or lower your initiative or do stuff like that.
and then the furniture and brazier are just props, basically, to utilize.
Exactly. And you can use your minor action to utilize those.
And so, in relation to this, where are they making the child sacrifice?
Yeah.
They're in a position where all of you can easily get to them. So you don't need to worry too much about the spatial relationships between things.
Okay.
It's just if you want to get at the child, you can get at the child by using your minor action. Okay. Deal those cards to myself.
Can I make it storm inside, or do all these effects have to happen outside?
No, you can definitely make it storm inside. You just rip off the roof.
Oh,
Just rip off the roof. It's fine.
Are the
I don't need
tentacles?
it.
It's fine.
Are the tentacles you have? Are they like? Are they cards played, or are they just like it's backdrop?
This is backdrop, except it hurts you.
Okay.
So
Does that have certain cards? I was just wondering. Okay.
yeah, they're environment cards.
nice.
So you use the minor action card to interact with them and do things. So what I'm gonna do for my first turn, so I'm gonna look at my cards here real quick, and I'm gonna play these cards out on you guys, kind of in front of who I want them to go against. And when I'm done with this, you guys can then play your cards on me. Okay,
I have a quick question.
I'm sorry. Go
Some
ahead.
of my
Yeah.
cards have animal names on them.
Yes. So those are forms. So how those work is you actually start with your wolf form in play. You don't have to play that one because you said you were a wolf. And you see it has some effects that pertain to that form. of things you can do because you are a wolf. If you want to change your form, you play a different form card to transform into that animal
Okay.
and gain that animal's bonuses instead of the wolf's.
Okay.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions about their cards?
Not yet.
Yeah, not right now.
Not yet.
That's not work.
Okay. You guys can go ahead and start playing your cards out. Oh, also, I think everyone here fulfilled their reputation, so you can gain the bonus of your reputation now
Okay.
during this combat.
So we are assuming that we know what's happening inside, so we just rushed in.
Yeah, you kind of know what's going on. You can hear the shouting and the things are going down.
So that was just me rolling for my extra health.
Mm-hmm. And to modify your health, you just click on the red circle and can do like +3 to increase your health by 3.
What is the blue circle is initiative? What is the green circle?
The green circle is hand size. I don't think you guys are using the green circle, though.
Okay.
It's only for me.
I don't see where the circles are.
If you click your token, you should see see 3 circles pop up above.
Oh,
it.
okay, I see.
So right now we just choose our cards up to our initiative. So -5, so I can draw up to cards up to 5 in value, right?
Right, exactly. So you can play like a 2, and a 1, or a 3 and a 2, or a 4 and a 1.
Okay, so in this case here, let's say I use a card with damage. Unless I use a minor action, I don't actually get to tell who gets the damage.
Right, it's just going to attack me as the GM. So if you want to actually hit one of those tentacles, you'd play a minor action to aim it.
All right. So how much damage do they take?
I have 50 health right now.
So, okay.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah,
tentacles?
the
As soon as you hit a tentacle, it goes away.
They're just a minion.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I saw in the rules that it encourages us to work together to make a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But
I'm
but it's after the GM has dealt his cards, right?
Yes, I've dealt my cards.
Oh, okay, okay. So what I'm thinking here is I have healing cards, I have damage cards, and I've got basically I have healing and damage with foul consequences if I don't roll the correct number.
Yeah.
But but I can re-roll 1 dice every roll, so every skill roll. So not a big deal there. So basically, I can deal damage and cure. I think I'm gonna hold on the cure the healing cards to after you guys got damage, because those tentacles are gonna hurt us.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. I am the cleric.
Yeah, I got a lot of little buff spells and stuff like that.
So what do you guys think? Maybe I should use my cards to deal damage to the... Do we reshuffle those cards after we spend them all?
After you use your cards, at the end of each turn, they come back into your hand.
Okay. So maybe I should concentrate on the tentacles. What do you guys have there?
it looks like from the cards I have, mostly that I deal damage. I mean, it looks like I can turn into a lion, and that's pretty great. I mean, I feel like always turning into a lion would be pretty great, but
Yeah.
How about if maybe you, maybe Vara, concentrating into getting the boy away from here?
that sounds good.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else has any spells that would make the task easier.
A lot of my stuff is damage. Like that's what I do is just like rain of damage, fire or blood or preparing to do damage. So it's if we can get the kid out of there, I can slam the place down. So.
I mean, I have one card that's like Gift of Wisdom, where I can actually like turn a failure to a success. So,
Oh, that's great. Only yours or one of ours?
one player may turn. I assume that's the group.
Okay.
And,
So maybe the shapeshifter should, at first at least, take the boy away while we just pelt the GM with damage.
That sounds good, and then I can join in after he's
Yeah.
in a safer place.
Yeah, get the kid
Okay.
out.
I'm going to concentrate. Okay, my first action is going to be using one of my cards to maybe destroy the tentacles. How do I deal the card? I just grab it and throw it on the table? Let's see.
Yeah, just grab it and throw it on the table in front of yourself.
Okay.
And you all can do
Okay.
this right now.
So if I wanted to move up to the boy and encourage him to jump on Invisible Wolf's back, do I just play the minor action card?
Exactly.
Okay. I feel like I
That
don't
is
have
the
a card that
jump
really
on the
beats
invisible
that.
wolf.
Your name is Falcor.
That's what the minor action's for.
Go, Luck Dragon.
So I need to I need to give damage to somebody else. I don't actually do damage myself. No, I have one card that deals damage, but maybe I should use one of my cards to add to the damage of one of you guys. But I'm thinking of using my minor action to target. How do I do this?
You could throw like
Okay.
a potion of alchemist fire or something like that. I mean,
Ooh, that's
Yeah, malevolent mixture.
yeah.
Okay, it's overkill, but I'm going to use that one to attack the
Okay.
tentacles, and I will wait. So, do we decide our order? For example, can I wait to see if anybody else gets damage so I can use one of my healing cards, or should I? How does initiative work?
Right. So how order works is everyone kind of resolves at the same time, but you can apply your effects at pretty much at will at any point. So as soon as someone gets damaged, you can say, "Oh, well, I have 3 healing from this spell that I played. That'll go on you."
Okay.
So you have to decide it up front, but then you get to decide where it goes as the turn resolves.
Exactly. So you decide what you play, and then you can decide what you play, how it affects the game as the turn goes.
Got it.
Is there a time? So everything's resolved simultaneously. So like you're going to do all of your damage,
Yes.
and okay, all right. So I mean, not that we're going to die, but a character could be killed but still do damage before they go down. Okay.
Exactly. Or you could die and be brought back to
I see.
life by a
Right,
healing,
right.
you know.
'Cause we're witches.
Bitches.
Okay, so for the first round, I'm going to concentrate on the tentacles, and I maybe heal anybody that gets damage before I destroy the tentacles, or if I don't get to do them away.
Okay. All right. Once you guys have your cards played out, you can go ahead and flip them over and start resolving.
How do we do that?
How do we resolve cards?
No, how do
Good
we
question.
flip the cards?
Right click.
Oh. Yeah. Right click and
Unfortunately,
flip.
when they're on the
Okay,
table,
flip
you
card.
can't make them bigger. It looks like.
What you can do is do Alt and then use your scroll.
Sorry.
That's kind of the key
Yeah.
here. And then to resolve them, what you do is you do the check listed at the top of the card.
Okay.
So Strength plus Tactics TN 13,
Okay.
for example, for your short sword.
So maybe I should go first and see if I can destroy the tentacles.
Right, yeah. Well, everyone can resolve at the same time. So you can just make your rolls and keep track of them on the chat
Okay.
side.
So I need to, in order to target, I need to use my minor action. So I'm targeting the tentacles. Then I use.
Right, that's fine.
Okay. Then I use. Where is it? No.
All right, so mine says to choose an attribute and a skill.
Right.
Is there any particular way?
I would say
Probably
I
dexterity
would
a
say
little bit, right? Because I'm trying to get up in there.
Okay, James Card.
yep. So I would say dexterity plus transformation with a TN of 11 because you're invisible.
Okay. I'm a boss. I am the
Yeah,
most
so you're
bountiful
able-
wolf ever. So nimble.
So when I did the bind the past, it says like draw 5 cards. So just go draw on that little on that environment token. Which one? Encounter. Okay.
Let me see. Bind the past. Oh, draw 5 cards off the encounter deck. Okay, so let me deal you 5 cards off the encounter deck.
And also, I did the study foe, so it's, place this card into the field. Tokens may be discarded from this card. Reveal the GM's cards at any time. Okay, so yeah, that as well.
Shit. Yeah, what I did is I rolled my malevolent mixture. I broke out a small vial with a dark blue liquid, and I threw it on the tentacles, like on the air, and it exploded. But I had to get a 14. I got a 13. My benefit is that I get to re-roll 1 die per skill check. I re-rolled one of the 3, and I got a 3. So I still fail, which means that I deal 1d6 damage, roll 1d6 on a roll of 4 or lower, distribute 2d3 damage across all allies. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, great.
You're out.
Everything's on
You're out
fire.
of the band.
Okay, so that's 1 damage to the GM and 2d3 damage distributed across you guys.
I did
No,
damage with my short sword, by the way.
We
Wah wah.
So I don't get
But
it.
you did get one of the tentacles.
So what I did is I destroyed one of the tentacles, and I had to distribute through the 3 through all of us. Yes. So I rolled. So it's 2d3. I rolled wrong. So roll 2d3. So I get to distribute 5 points amongst all of us. So everybody's gonna get 1 point, and I get 2.
That's
Okay.
very sweet of you.
yeah, very nice.
Just this time.
So
All bets are off.
do we make that change ourselves to our characters' hit points?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just you click. Oh, whoops. Not that. There you go.
My gathering storm and firestorm went away. I don't know where they went.
That's a good question. Where are they?
I was trying to move them over to
shoot!
my
I'm sorry. I think I
character
did.
token.
Did I suck them up?
Oh yeah, Eric, can you put them back on the field?
Let me. Oh.
Grabby Crone. Boy, I tell you.
My spells. All right. Where the heck are? Okay, wait a minute.
The soothsayer is the bag lady of the Crone.
Gift. No, it's gift of wisdom. What the heck?
So as I throw my mixture into the air, it explodes, and it pelts everybody with tiny little balls of acid.
Oh, good. How pleasant.
that'll
And I
smell
get
good. I'm a wet wolf who is now on fire.
It's just 1 point for now.
Just a little singe.
Yeah, I got 1 to the face. That's why I got 2 points.
No good.
Okay, Vara, as you come up and beckon the child to grab onto your fur like a luck dragon, the town elder brings the dagger down upon you and sticks you for 2 damage.
Ah,
So you are invisible, wet, on fire, and
And
Stabbed.
bleeding.
And bleeding.
Good.
Bleeding.
Just another day in the life of a crone.
Did you take them out of there? Because I don't see them in my inventory.
I'm gonna take them from
Okay.
you. Hold on. Let's
What
see.
is the use of the initiative tokens again? The tokens we have in front of us?
They let you boost your initiative by 1 for every token
Oh,
spent.
cool.
All right.
Do we get more throughout a combat, or do they?
No, these are pretty much yours for the combat. They some abilities give you more, but I don't think anyone here has those
Okay.
abilities.
Was I supposed to play all the cards I was going to
Oh,
play
there they
for
are. I'm
this whole
sorry.
combat?
There you go.
No, just for this one
Oh, okay.
round.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't scroll down far enough, dude.
Oh,
There you
okay.
are.
And our initiative replenishes itself each round, or no?
Your initiative, replenishes each round. Okay, so there's 2 Stormkeepers cards. Let me drag them over there. Flip card. Okay, so there's your Gathering Storm and your Firestorm over by you. Also, you have a stun plate on you, so you may either take 2d3. Take 1d3 damage for 1d3 turns, or reduce all damage by 1 for 2d3 turns.
Where'd the stun come from?
I played it.
Oh, I
on
just
you.
played it. Okay. All right. I'll take the reduction in my damage. No.
Okay. So that'll last for 4 turns. I'll put a token on it just to represent that. 4. Okay.
Oh, so I got rid of one tentacle.
Good job.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have a healing. Everybody played already? I have a healing here. Maybe I should use it on Vara.
Do we have to wait until? Well, I guess. Let's see. Because I think. How much healing does it do?
It heals 1d3 damage. If I am successful.
Okay, because I'm at 13 now and my max is 15. But we will be taking the damage from the tentacles eventually.
All right. So I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Curtis, how are you doing on your
So
spells?
yeah, I wanted to go ahead and do Gathering Storm first.
Okay.
And that's good. That needed to be a target number of a 12.
So you gain another storm token.
And I see that I deal 1d6 damage at the end of each turn. I discard a storm token and deal 1d3 damage, or return this card to my hand. So I have to spend a storm token to keep it going. Is that what the? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So then I'll go ahead and do that next, and that is a
Mhm.
13 target number of 13. Okay.
Mhm.
So intelligence plus summoning. That is 2. Oh, I don't have summoning. So just plus 2. Okay,
Yes.
So plus 2. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit harder. Plus 2.
And lit.
Exactly what I needed. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll discard a storm token.
Mhm. So you'll deal 1d6
Okay.
damage, and then discard a storm token. So 1d6 and another 1d3.
3 into 5.
Okay, so fire pours down from the heavens upon the writhing tentacles and cultists. Alright, so minus 5. Alright, the tentacles lash out at you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so everybody take 1 damage from the tentacles. And Marcelo, you can do your healing.
Actually, who rolls is the person who gets the healing. So Vera should roll dexterity plus perception, target number 13. What I do is I break out one of a vial, a small round vial with a thick liquid, maybe red, and I throw it in the general direction where the wolf should be, and I just yell, "Vera, catch!" So you,
With your mouth.
yeah. But it's dexterity plus perception, target number 13.
All right. Why is my backspace not working? This is driving me crazy.
Just break a glass bottle over a
that's
wolf's
lame.
face.
Oh, it's one of those sugar glasses from Hollywood, so
No.
that,
Perfect. Specially formulated for use with wolves.
did you roll? Oh yeah, there. So 12. Nope. The target number was 13.
Wolves are not good at catching things.
Yeah, target ally loses 1 initiative for 1d3 turns starting next turn. Sorry.
Yeah, I should have saved that one card for later.
So I lose 1 initiative for 3
1d3.
turns?
1d3.
Oh, okay, so I need to roll for that too.
Mhm.
How do you roll 1d3?
D6.
Just do the
1, 2,
d6.
3, 4, 5,
Or you
6.
could slash R1D3.
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
You could slash R1D7. You could do.
This ain't a droid, okay?
All right, so for 2 rounds.
Okay. So I'll just mark that here.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to drink it.
I'm gonna roll
I
in
don't
it.
know what color it is, but now it's just like all over my wolf face. You can now see where I am.
You're sticky, burned.
Bleeding,
just
I'm
full of
carrying a
cognac.
child. It's a good day.
Just all cognac
So,
peppers all in your eyes.
So Eric, that short sword did that
Oh man, I missed and did no damage.
did no
Yeah.
damage. Wow.
I
Okay,
rock.
that's fine.
We are winners.
Yeah. I'm an old
All right,
bag
I think-
lady swinging a sword.
I think that's the turn. So you guys can go ahead and pick up your cards again, and I will deal myself some more cards, and we'll start the next round.
So we use the same cards for every combat round.
You have access to the same cards
Okay.
for every combat round, and you can play as many so that the total initiative cost of the cards you play doesn't exceed your total initiative.
Okay.
So who's being attacked? Like, can we? Because it's
So
the GM decides that. Oh, because no. Okay, I can choose the order of my cards. So if I choose to block damage or heal again, I can wait until I see who's being attacked, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Let's take a look at my hand.
Eric, the storm token I used, do I need to discard that myself?
Yeah, just click it and then delete it.
Okay.
I like the fact that my healing potion, the word healing is in quotations. Healing.
Okay, so that one will go there. Okay, all my cards are played.
All right.
So maybe I should keep trying to destroy the tentacles. What do you guys think?
It's going to keep doing damage to us. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So I need to. This one.
And is there? Do you have, as a GM, do you have a ranking that, like, when we've done 40 points of damage, one tentacle goes away? When you've done, like, how does that?
How it works is because he's playing a minor action, he's aiming his attacks at the tentacles. So every time he plays that minor action, he destroys a tentacle.
And that's not doing damage to you as a GM.
He's doing damage to me as a GM. It's just that's the kind of part of the field that it's affecting.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so I think, is there a place where I can see that I can drop the kid off where he'll be safe, or am I going to need to take him outside?
It seems like where you are right now is not a safe place, so you would need to take him outside. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and roll that stuff, I guess.
Okay, and you guys can go ahead and flip and resolve if you've got all your cards played.
Okay,
So
so I'm
many-
gonna do this.
So many of
Sorry,
these
go ahead.
power damage definitely have some really negative side effects.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not that.
So I'm gonna. What do I need to maybe duck under the furniture? I just say so.
Yeah. Just make a dexterity check for me.
I don't know. Just a moment. Dex is 1, so I roll 3d6 plus 1, and I got a 14.
Okay, so that'll block 1d6 damage.
Okay, so I higher up and a dash under maybe a table, and I throw another vial on the air. It's the same malevolent mixture. I need to get a Dex plus concentration, so plus 3 again. Roll 3d6 plus 3. I need to get a 14. And I don't get it, but I'm going to re-roll the 1.
There you go.
1d6. So I got a 1. I don't believe it. I got a 1.
Oh my god.
Okay, so everybody gets 2d3 damage. Sorry.
No, sorry.
Everything is on fire. Everything burns.
2 more, you said?
So, yeah. Now, wait a minute. I need to roll sorry. First, I need to roll a d6. Everybody gets damage only if I get 4 or less. So if I get a 5 or 6, the spell, the potion still works. I don't think so with the way I'm rolling, but let's see. Yeah, a 2. So I need to distribute 2 damage. Who has the least damage?
I have only 2 damage.
Yeah, I said 2.
Okay, because I'm down to 9 hit points.
Oof.
I'll take 3.
Okay, no, I only need to distribute 2 damage. So maybe 1 to Castro
Yeah.
and 1 to the Soothsayer.
Yeah, I'll take it.
1 point every one. Okay. So let's see. Do I actually get? Do I still get to destroy 1 tentacle?
You played a minor action, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you did damage, so yeah. So we'll destroy another one of those.
Woohoo!
Everything is on fire. Remember, everything burns, including yourselves. But tentacles still burn too.
I yell, Castro, now it's a good idea to bring some hail.
Then the wolf can get bruised too. It'll be perfect.
Is the place burning down now?
I mean water. I mean rain. Oh, snow. Forget what I said. I'm just stupid old Crone. Forget the hail.
You're welcome, children. Now you're orphans.
Saving the day.
I was gonna use what's it? I used the second sight, and I was gonna get rid of the stunned card. And
Okay.
I failed the first roll, but then I used Gift of Wisdom to make it successful. And I fell with a short sword, but I did do for the failure. I actually did 2 damage.
Okay, cool. So 2 damage from the short sword, and you're discarding that stun card that was played on Curtis.
Oh, thank you.
So you wave your hands in the air a bit, and the fog that was clouding Kestrel's mind dissipates.
Wom wom wom.
As you're doing that, something rumbles beneath all of you, and a wide attack comes and sweeps across you. So everyone takes roll 3. Everyone takes 2 damage from this wide attack.
Damn.
Oh, my
Yeah.
hips!
9 hit points left.
Yeah, I'm down to half of my hit points. I'm at 7. No,
Wow, you really are the cleric.
yeah. No, my total was 12, so not half yet. I'm not bloodied yet.
Don't speak 4th edition.
Okay, so Vara, what are you doing with your minor action?
I am going to use my wolf dexterity to bound toward the door
Mm-hmm.
and try and make it outside with the kid.
Sounds
And
good.
I have my
Go ahead and
reflex card that I'm using. I guess I should turn it upside down because I noticed that you can turn the cards now.
Oh, cool.
Like so.
Tap.
Just in case anybody tries to say something about it.
All right.
Okay.
Neat.
So should I roll maybe I'm not even sure. Just straight dexterity?
Yeah, roll straight dexterity for me. "13. Yeah, you manage to scramble with the kid outside the door.
Yay!
Go ahead and make that reflexes check for me.
We're heroines.
No, that's a different game. A very good game, but
So for reflexes, how do I make that? Let's see.
so just roll 3d6 plus your intelligence plus your concentration, and you're trying to beat 12.
Okay. Intelligence and concentration. Oh, no good.
Yeah, so but its failure is you still block 1d3 damage, so you're going to take 2d3 from this focused attack. 3. So that's 4 damage, and then go ahead and roll that 1d3 to block.
Awesome.
Okay, so the town elder slashes at you with his dagger as you flee, and he only manages to nick you a little bit as you dodge nimbly out of the way. So only 1 damage from that.
He'll get his.
All right. What else do we have going on here?
I still have a healing potion. I'm kind of afraid of using it.
Quit
The
throwing
wolf is still
things.
dripping with healing potion.
No more healing. No more healing.
Stop helping me!
You're the older brother of the group.
So I'm gonna drink it myself because I'm down to 7 hit points. I should roll dexterity plus perception. I don't have perception. Should I use concentration?
No, just go ahead and roll dexterity.
Okay.
Nice try.
Yeah. 3d6 plus 1.
Oh man.
No, I'm gonna re-roll the 1. Let's see. 1d6. 3, not enough. I got a 12. I should have got a 13, which means that I lose 1 initiative for 1d3 for 2 rounds. So I'm let's see. Great. I'm a great cleric.
He's drinking a lot of booze over there. Just,
I think that's the problem.
yeah.
These potions are too good.
So Curtis, what's up with your storms?
Okay, I will go ahead and do a Gathering Storm again.
Mm-hmm.
And that again is a Will plus Binding. I was trying to figure out. You say you can only play one weather or one weather card, maybe active at a time. Does that mean I can't Firestorm and Rain of Blood? Is that what that means?
Yes, I believe that's what it means.
Fire and Bloodstorm would be 2 metal.
2 metal. I was getting ready to go full metal, but I guess you can really never go. You can't go full metal. So.
All your blood's in my firestorm. All your firestorm's in my blood.
All right, here we go.
Well, it's Firestorm.
Gathering Storm. No, I didn't do it. No effect.
Okay.
So many ones.
But you'll discard a storm token to keep that firestorm going, so you still do 1d3 damage.
Okay, I will do that. And I tried to discard these, Eric, and it wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and discard
I'm out
it
of
for you.
weather tokens.
All right.
And then the D1. And a mighty 1 point of damage for my
All right.
Firestorm. Kind of more of a Spark Storm.
Just throwing matches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got 4 tentacles left, so they will deal 1 damage to the Soothsayer and the Stormkeeper. And, well, yeah, let's just say everybody but the Apothecary. The Apothecary's taken enough hurt.
Thank you. You're very kind.
The tentacles decide you're killing yourself just fine. You don't need any help.
I don't need any help.
All right. Discard a play card. Anything left on the board there that we haven't resolved yet? I don't think
I don't
so.
think so.
All right. So pick up your cards. Let's do another turn.
The Stormkeeper.
Yes.
Do you roll? What's your? Not this one. What's the name of the thing I don't want? Perception. Do you? Your dexterity plus perception. Is it any good?
Let's see here. No. No, my dexterity
Okay.
is my worst score is my dexterity.
Okay, so I just realized I need to throw potions at people who actually get to roll well. So Soothsayer, Eric, how is your?
You should just try to heal the villain. Cut out the middleman, dude. I mean,
How many hit points do you, or how much damage do you have left there, GM?
I have a total of 39 hit points left.
Jeez.
We're doing great.
Doing fantastic.
well, I got 6, so we're pretty good.
Time for try some big gun action here, I think.
TPK.
Aren't you trying to sell this game? To douchebags.
We're friends and glorious matters.
Like make my players play this. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it. I'll get to kill all of you.
I'll remind you guys that you can spend your initiative tokens to boost your initiative, so you can play more cards and deal more damage and do more stuff.
Is it one token per initiative?
Initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend both of my initiative tokens. What do? I just click on them.
and just hit delete.
GM, do you already play your cards?
Almost. I'll play one more.
It seems that I cannot select my initiative, my tokens.
I'll go ahead and delete them
Yeah.
for you then.
Please, both of them.
Yep.
And then
Thanks.
my Rain of Blood does plus 1d6 damage to all attacks and weather cards this turn. So does that mean everybody will get a...
So it's not a weather card. So you can play it with Firestorm.
Oh.
And everyone who doesn't attack this turn gets that bonus.
Okay. Where does it say if it's a weather card or not? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's the little icon that looks like the crashing thunderbolts in the top right.
Yeah, it's got that on it.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
That's probably a mistake. Then.
Okay.
We'll have to fix that.
Okay.
Or no, maybe it says down under other. I'll look at
Okay.
that.
I definitely want to make it rain blood before I die.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use up one of my tokies.
Okay. And all my cards are played.
Okay.
And again, that plus 1d6 to all damage, is that all of my damage or everybody's damage?
That's it says plus 1d6 to all damage to all attacks played this turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all damage.
Okay, so I need to play that first before anybody else does anything.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. We can jump on. Okay.
So I think I'm just gonna take my revenge on the village elder here.
Okay.
I'm not real happy with his attitude toward me.
Okay, but Castro should roll
Yeah, for sure.
her thing first.
Okay, let me try to do my deal, Leos here. So first off, I got 3d6 plus 4 for the Gathering Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, 18. There we go.
There you go.
Boom. So, and then the other thing about Gathering Storm that I've forgotten is I get to negate the effect of one environment or environment manipulator. So I'll make one of the tentacles quit working, I guess.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, and then I will do
It gets zapped by a lightning bolt.
yes, and then the Rain of Blood. Success plus 1d6 to all damage is going to be will plus curses target number 11. There's 2 curses is 1, so plus 3. 3d6 plus 3. Come on, 16.
Okay. So that goes off. So all attacks this turn are gonna deal an additional plus 1d6 of damage.
Nice.
Jeez.
Woohoo!
And you guys can. Okay, so let's do the shapeshifter next, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna use my minor action to knock over the brazier toward the village elder to try and set him on fire.
Okay.
Everything's on fire.
Give me a dexterity roll for that. $17. Okay, so that's 1d3, 1d6, 2d3, 2d. So that'll do 2d6 of damage, 2d6 damage as you set him on fire. Good roll, by the way.
Not too shabby.
So that's 8 damage, and then your claws.
Alrighty. Which is 1d6 plus 1, correct?
Yeah, but you got to do the check, the strength plus
Oh,
concentration.
yes.
And then Rain of Blood.
Then Rain of Blood, yes.
Don't forget the Rain of Blood, dearie.
I would never forget. It would be blasphemous. All right, it was just strength, correct?
Strength plus concentration.
Strength plus concentration, okay. Ah, did it just make it?
Just barely made it. So that'll be 2d6 plus 1 damage with Rain of Blood.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so you set this guy on fire with a brazier, and then as blood pours down from the skies over you, you just rip his throat out, and he goes down. He's done.
Awesome.
Okay.
Take that.
All right, what's going on with the Soothsayer?
I feel like an asshole using this card, but okay, I'm going to use the guess the future.
Mhm.
And it's kind of cheating because it looks like I can see you have 5 cards, so I'm going to guess that. I made my spell.
So you're gonna guess how many attack cards are in my hand?
Oh, is it attack cards? I'm sorry, I read that wrong.
Yeah, see the little fist icon.
Oh,
yeah.
womp womp. Okay, then I would guess. Sorry, 1 second.
In case they should take off, gang, I wanted to share this Alaskan moment.
That's just damage.
I don't know if you could see them out there or not, but there are 2 very large ungulates in my yard.
Very large what?
2 moose are in the yard.
Moose? Oh, nice.
I called him earlier. I know you didn't hear me. Elk have a very
Walking around out there.
tone. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They don't show up every day, so I figured I'd share it.
2.
So 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, you nailed it. So you get 2 initiative tokens.
Word. And all right, so that's there.
Hey, you guys maybe have realized by now that English is not my first language, right?
You're doing great.
So I keep hearing that expression, and I see that in some comic books I've been reading. Word. What does it mean?
It's kind of just
Good
like
question.
yeah, or it's like just kind of confirming.
Like
Okay, so
you've done the right thing, said the right thing, like totally in total agreement with what you've just done.
Yeah.
okay.
You guys explained that way better than I ever could. All I could think of was saying word to your mother.
Okay, now explain that.
We're going down a deep hole.
I was gonna try to use minor action. It says make up a new spell. Is there like, and you said is the and the town's any more town folk running around now?
Yeah, they're on fire mostly.
Okay.
It's good. Sacrificing children.
I'm gonna see if I can give them a visual of the pain they caused these children.
Oh, nice one.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll me intelligence plus divination, I guess.
Okay, so 4. Wow. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that'll be another 2d6 damage of mental anguish as you rack their brains with visions of horror.
Oh, come on. Burn.
Well, not that horrifying.
Are they also horrified by the Rain of Blood?
Maybe
All right.
maybe they're glad because the Rain of Blood is putting out the fires.
Yeah.
It just makes it burn worse. Okay. So, let's go to the apothecary, I think.
Okay, I use a minor action to target the tentacles again, So let's see here. Intelligence plus lore. It's 3. 3d6 plus 3. And I make it. Woohoo! Finally. So it lasts for 1d6 rounds. And I target ally. Sorry, I'm not. I think I did it right. I'm aiming at the tentacles, so the tentacles cannot hurt. Let's say who has the least amount of hit points. Should have asked.
Looks
that.
like the soothsayer.
Yeah, I got 6.
Okay, so for the next 1d6 rounds, let's see how many rounds. For the next 6 rounds,
Oh, good.
Nice.
you get to block 1d3 damage each round. You block 2 damage each round for the next 6 rounds. And the shapeshifter has acted already. Okay, so it's the end of the second round. You get your initiative back. No, you know the one I took from you when I
Awesome.
the potion. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's done.
When I
Okay.
got splattered.
Yeah, so now you up to 5 again, and I'm gonna use my healing potion in quote marks healing potion. So it's intelligence per concentration. That's a 4. So 3d6 plus 4, I get 16. So 3 above the mark. So target ally, which is me, get 2d6 health. The thing is, I also take plus 1 damage for 1d3 turns. So let's see, I get 8 health back, and that can go above my max. But for the next 1d3 rounds, for the following round, I get plus 1 damage.
Oh.
Okay, nice. All right, let's just do my
Oh,
attacks
Rocky,
real
this
quick.
combat. We're just coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Don't anger the wolf covered in blood. No good.
Well, that's metal.
So a wide attack, as the villagers on flyer run around stabbing and creating chaos, deals 3 damage to each of you.
Boy.
Oh gosh.
12.
A focused attack as you tear open the village elder, he gets one last stab in at you and deals 3
Gosh.
damage to Vara.
I'm down to 2 guys.
I'm going to try use this card. Because I haven't used it yet. Let's see here.
Okay.
It's another interrupt, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 3d6 plus the 3. Okay, I made it. So, yeah, I'm gonna discard a played card, so I'll discard that damage card on that was done.
Okay, so 3 health back to the shapeshifter then,
Nice.
as the soothsayer quickly throws out an incantation to stay the village elder's hand. Okay, and I think that is everything. Oh, tentacles. We have 1, 2, 3 tentacles left. They will damage the apothecary, the soothsayer, and the stormkeeper.
So as I get
For 1
plus 1
damage.
damage for the following 1 round, it means the next round, not this one.
Yeah, next round, not this
Okay.
round.
Okay.
And how much damage was it doing?
It's just 1 damage.
Okay, I used that that buff or whatever you gave me to negate that one.
To
so,
block
yeah.
it out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Somehow I lost my minor action card.
Oh no, that's no good.
I didn't take it. I swear.
No, I know because I counted.
Bag lady.
Are you sure? No. Let me deal those back out to you.
Lord.
Shapeshifter.
How many points are you down, GM? How many hit points?
I'm down quite a bit. Let me see where I am. Vara. There's your minor action,
Awesome.
Vara. I am down to just 17 health.
Oh boy, you can do this.
All right.
It's going to be a close one, but I believe in you guys.
Um,
You can make this game look not awful. All right. Let me deal myself a card.
Are there crickets where someone is right now?
I hear it too, but
I hear it too.
It's here. It's here.
Not me.
it's ginormous.
I like it.
Brazilian.
Marcelo, where are you?
In upstate São Paulo.
Oh, so it's like summertime there almost.
Yeah. It's at present is, I don't know if it means anything to you guys, but it is 29 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
At 1:46 in the morning. It's 29 degrees Celsius. 29 Celsius is temperature
580? Is that?
84.
Ugh.
Wow.
Wow.
Or at almost 2 in the morning. Yeah.
Jeez.
Even
We
the
appreciate you
Floridian
staying
says
up with
that's
us,
hot.
Yeah.
Okay, my cards are played out.
Okay. I'm gonna rain of blood again. So, GM, is Rain of Blood considered a weather card then, or not?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It doesn't say weather in the lower box, does it? In the one that's below the success and
No, it
fail?
does not.
Okay, then I don't think it's a weather
Oh
card.
yeah, so there are actually 2 weather cards then, according to that. That's
Mhm.
yeah, okay. Yeah, because I can stack some cards because I can use a weather token to not use initiative for it.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to use another one of my tokens.
Okay.
Like, I have this really powerful Heaven's Wrath, but if I fuck up, like, just will kill us all.
TKO.
Like, it does 3d6 damage to
Oh, yeah.
the opponent, and if I miss, it does 3d6 damage to all of us.
Ah,
But 3d6.
Yikes.
I'll wait one more round.
So
Actually, hey, wait a minute.
tempting.
You can cast that, and honestly, I can make it succeed.
Oh yeah, you do have that card.
Oh, done then. It's in the
Tag
list.
team.
All right.
But is it 3d6 distributed amongst us or 3d6 for everybody?
3d6 distributed, right? Is that what?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it could be worse.
It could be worse.
Could be for each of us. Then we're all just dead.
Okay, and once you got them out, go ahead and flip them over and resolve. Or just go ahead and flip them over. And
Alright.
We'll start with Kestrel again.
Okay, so I will try to do the. Did I flip over somebody else's cards? Oops.
Yeah.
No, you got
Okay,
it.
all right.
There you
My
go.
board is all over the place. Okay. Okay. One. And then where'd Gathering Storm go? Where can I find it? Well, anyway, so Gathering Storm is I have to roll 11 or better, and I have 3d6 plus 4. So I'll do that.
Okay.
That was not right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Okay, I did exactly what I needed. 11. Okay.
And you're disabling one of the tentacles, right?
And then I'll do Rain of Blood. So that's 3d6 plus 3 needs to be 11. Yep, made that.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we go. So this one is I gotta zoom in. It's a target number 15.
And intelligence plus invocation.
Okay, so my invocation, which I don't think I have an invocation, so I said +2. So 3d6 plus 2. This is going to be a tough one. No, 11. Missed it by 4.
Boom.
Let's cut over to the soothsayer and see if they can help you out with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just rolled a 16 for my.
Oh, actually, it only does 2d3 damage across all the players if I fail, but it still does the 3d6.
Yeah.
You should read
So, turn that to a success.
All right.
I chant for you.
Yeah.
So what
So
I
as you
Oprah.
begin to bring down the heaven's wrath, the soothsayer whispers some knowledge in your ear, and you're able to just form it just right.
yeah, something else. I think now it's the time for me to use my snake oil, so I can use my card right after somebody else use their cards, right?
Yes.
So
Target ally deals plus 1d3. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I dash all the way to Castro, and like I do a first base dash.
Don't heal me! Don't heal me!
Kill the shit out of you.
That's okay. I'm gonna use the snake oil. Just simple snake oil. Just snake oil. I rub snake oil on him. But yeah, it's gonna be will plus alchemy.
We're all gonna die sometime.
Fortunately, all the oil's still in the snake.
Plus 4. Just need a 12. I got it. 17.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
you are going to deal 1d3 damage extra. You deal. No, I'm going to roll this again.
What?
Yeah, I can do that every time. I can do but it's only with.
Oh yeah. You're right. It's your reputation. Sorry.
Yeah. 1d3. So I have a reputation to stay at stake here. Okay, 2 damage. You take. You're gonna do 2 extra damage, but you are going to take +1 damage for 1d3 turns. So for the following 3 turns, you get 1 extra damage every time you get a hit. You are hit.
You
But
just killed me. So I will just scrape by.
yeah, but there's something else. I also milk the puppy in front of you. It's very disgusting.
I would agree. That's very disgusting.
So
Okay,
3d6
+1.
plus 4. My target number is 13. I don't get it. I roll the 1 again. 1d6. So I got a 1 again. Come on. Okay, so for the next 1d3 turns, let's see here. For the next 1d3 turns, for the next 2 turns, you are going to lose 1 initiative, but you are going to block. Yeah, but you are going to block -1. You are going to block 0. Okay, you're going to block 0 extra damages. Once again.
I love it.
Yeah,
The
those
apothecary is my favorite class. It's great.
Oh, okay. At least you get to do 3 extra damage right now.
Okay, here we go. +1d3. 4d6 plus 1d3.
Jeez.
Boom! Not that much.
Well, he's down to like
So 13 damage as heaven's wrath pours down upon the elder god beneath your feet. Left with 4 health. Okay, let's go on to the shapeshifter.
All right. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go wolf crazy here. Just shred everything. So, let's see. I gotta roll. I need my screen to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So first we'll do the claw attack.
Okay.
So it's gonna be strength and concentration.
Boom.
Pretty good.
Boom.
Jeez.
Yep.
So then I do 2d6 plus 1, right? Because of the rain of blood.
Right.
pretty great.
Ta-da.
That'll be it, ladies and gentlemen.
So she maybe destroys the author. Maybe destroys the thing.
Has a tentacle flopping around in her mouth.
Don't eat that.
Hooray, sushi!
So basically what happens is Kestrel the Stormkeeper brings down, after having snake oil and milk of the poppy smothered all over her, brings down Heaven's Wrath as the Stormkeeper rips into the Elder God and sends it plummeting back into the depths from whence it came.
Ah.
Congratulations on not TPK. Way to go, guys.
A little bit
Nobody
there.
died.
Halfway there.
We were pretty close that time.
Look, who's the lowest? I had 4. How many did you have, Jess?
I think I'm at 5 now, but
Oh.
only by the good grace of the soothsayer.
By the good graces of the apothecary, I nearly died.
I ended up with 11 hit points. My max is 12.
I see. Well, this is a fun game, Eric. That's really cool.
Yeah, I love it.
So
Yep.
is
Sorry,
this
go ahead.
is this a released system? Is this in playtest? Something like that?
Glad you asked. It's actually in. It's on Kickstarter right now. We're still doing some playtesting, wrapping some stuff up. But I just sent a link out so you guys can, spread the word, tell people how much fun you had with it. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks so much for playing with me, guys. I had a lot of fun.
I really like there's this really cool role playing element, and then it turns into this awesome game. I think that's a great combination.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree. That's
Yeah.
it was the second half of the game, the part with the cards. Like up until then, it was pretty much one of those role-playing games. One of those games where it's very loose, just like 316 maybe.
Right,
And
right.
then I really it's something that I like, but I loved this the card game. And it's not as easy as it thinks. You saw we almost killed each other with
Right.
very little help from the DM.
Yeah.
Well, I liked you guys kind of picked up on it. You kind of realized, oh, we can work together. The soothsayer can make it so that this spell won't fail, and the apothecary can heal people, but also give them bonuses and stuff like that. And I think as soon as that kind of clicked together for you guys, you started kicking ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things too. Like I'm, playing, the traditional games where it's like you don't want to meta game. So I was like, that's why I was kind of worried about, like, well, I did use that one card to see your card, so I didn't want to be a dick. It's like, so, but
We very much encourage you. The whole point of the soothsayer is kind of to be a dick to the GM, to
Okay.
kind of know what's coming up and, kind of metagame it a little bit,
It's
I
So
love
is this
it.
going to be released as a podcast?
Yeah, we're going to be, if you don't mind, I'm going to be putting this up probably sometime tomorrow on YouTube to let people know, see how the game works and how it plays, because I think this was a really great session, and hopefully people will be excited to see it.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
send us the link, please, once it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'll put it in the G+.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'd love to see some of
Awesome.
this stuff with the you could do all these like monster card stuff like that, where it's because I used to love the World of Warcraft card game where you had like someone playing like like one giant monster while everyone else is trying to defeat it and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. So
Eric, are you a podcaster?
no, no, sorry,
Not
wrong
Eric
Eric.
Miller, but Eric G.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay. You sound a lot like one of the Goblin Beat guys. I was like, oh, I wonder if that's the same guy. Well, cool. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, thanks for the game.
All right.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
a
thank
lot of
you.
fun.
Thanks for playing it with me.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun. All right.
Bye-bye.
See you guys later.
Take care, guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.